friends, welcome back to my video. So this embryology timelines video where I'm going to just give you a small story so that you can easily remember the timelines. So starting with it, so first you can remember like tongue, face, maxilla and mandible all will develop at 4 weeks. Okay, so remembering this, just remember like tongue is a boy, small boy. So face, maxilla, mandible around it all are getting formed at 4 weeks. So tongue is a small boy, so he loves to eat cakes. So he's going to two different bakeries. One is thyroid, occipital myotomes. Okay, so which has two different durations of opening the bakery. Okay, so 4 to 7 and there is 5 to 7. So he goes to both these bakeries, that is thyroid and occipital myotomes. Just remember, this is just to make you learn it easier. So don't see any logic in this story. Okay, so next is like after he's getting some cakes, right? So he wants to host a party now. So here for having a party we have all the things for eating as well as for drinking, right? So water and food. So for water you can remember like saliva's water, right? It is a water source. So parotid, submandibular salivary glands are all forming at 6 weeks. So already we saw tongue 4 weeks, then 5 to 7 and 4 to 7 we saw two durations. And at the 6th week, for example, you can like remember like 6th week he's hosting the party. Okay, so parotid and submandibular glands are water source. So for eating food we need teeth. So dental lamina is a structure which is then formed into a tooth. So for tooth you can remember dental lamina. We need upper lip, then a palate, primary palate. For a secondary palate, so first primary is getting formed, then secondary at 7 to 8 weeks. So 6 weeks all these for drinking water as well as for food, all these are getting formed. Secondary palate at 7 to 8 weeks. Next is once this parotid and submandibular glands, the water supply is lost. Almost everybody drank the water and water supply is lost. So he goes for a new water supply, that is the sublingual salivary gland, which comes at 8 to 12 weeks. Next is after drinking that water, what happened is like he has an allergic reaction in the tongue. So the tongue is actually the boy, right? So he has an allergic reaction which is the lingual papillae, that is 8 weeks. Okay, so then he goes to the hospital where he is finding his 3 friends already in bed, Bud, Cap and Bill. Okay, so Bud at 8 weeks, so then Cap, so these are all the stages which we know it comes in order, Bud, Cap and Bill. So 8, this is 9 to 10, Bill is 11 to 12. So then he has an idea of getting a water filter at home. So he knows that it takes a longer time to get a water filter. Okay, you can remember water filter as the maxillary sinus. Okay, so it takes around 12 to 14 years. You have to remember only this alone. Okay, it takes 12 to 14 years to actually assemble a water filter. So what he does is he goes through a bridge, which is TMJ. Which is the TMJ disc. So already we saw Bud, Cap and Bill at 11 to 12 weeks. It ended at 11 to 12 weeks. So 12 weeks is TMJ. Okay, then so we know that like we have like the disc is here. It is the condyle, right? So from here it goes there. So DMJ is 12 weeks. Condyle is also 12 to 20 weeks, and the coronoid will be 16 weeks. Okay. So this is the small story. So if you have any other ideas of remembering this, you can please drop them in the comments. So this is something which I just learned by myself just to remember the timelines. Okay, if you have any other idea, please drop down in the comments so that others can be benefited from it. Thank you. Bye.